Hello everybody, to my lovely musical friends in the Apprentice Cellists group, and in particular I have said that I would make a video about the cycle, which I'll explain a little bit about in a moment. I'd make a video especially for my friends in the Plymouth Music Zone. Hello everybody. This is just to back up the last piece of work we did in our gorgeous session last week. The cycle. This is an etude, if you like, an etude in the exploration of shifting our attention. It's been developed by Alexander Technique teacher Mio Morales, and you can watch his daily wonderful videos where he goes into ongoing depth and relevance and application to this little 2-minute activity which I'm going to go through for you. Why the cycle? Well, for one thing, it's a really short-term portable activity which is incredibly simple and yet very, very powerful, and it has an accumulative effect. So you may notice a difference after one repetition of the cycle, but if you manage to practice this just like practicing any musical instrument, and you get slick and deft and agile in your thinking, it has a profound effect on the ease with which our nervous system can begin to assist us in our coordination. It's very common, well, it's normal for us to troubleshoot, particularly as musicians, as therapists, as professionals. What is it that's going wrong? How can we put it right? And it's absolutely appropriate that we should have an alarm system. In other words, if I'm looking out of the window and enjoying the view, but I accidentally put my hand near a candle flame or something like that, there's going to be an instant reaction through my body. An alarm bell will ring, something's getting hot, something's not right, do something about it. However, as soon as that alarm bell goes off, it's not unusual for us to carry around a residual tide of slight tension. And as the day goes on, and as the challenges confront us, and as our busy timetable presses in on us, and we become tired and more stressed during the day, that tension accumulates. And in a way, this little activity is a way of pulling the plug on the tension and allowing something else, ease, to come in. As soon as we start to consider where in our body are we feeling relatively easy, the nervous system has to forego a little bit of that build-up of tension. So it's a fantastic activity to do as a prelude to practicing an instrument, to going and getting on with a busy part of the day. What is it? It's a deliberate choice to place attention in a very particular way. So I've said that it's really easy to notice discomfort. My back's a bit sore. I've got an itch in my nose. I've got a headache. I haven't got any of those things, although if I start to talk about an itchy nose, I'm sure I'll get one. So that's one way to place attention, and that's the sort of thing that calls and speaks to our attention and says, hello, I'm here, notice me. We don't often make a decision to check for ease. And that's exactly what we're going to do in this cycle. How to do it? We're going to take one digit at a time. There's nothing special about holding the hand. It's just a way of keeping track. It's really easy to lose count after a while. So for each digit, we're going to think, where am I easy in my body right now? Where can I feel comfortable? And it might not be perfect. It's relatively easy. So if it's not the itch in my nose, I could say, oh, well, this area feels easy. The front of my sternum or my knees. And we're not going searching with an intensity of thought. That's likely to bring out more tension. We're going at it with a very light thought. There's already, probably, even though they don't call themselves to notice, a whole host of places within the body that are already easy, like going into a cabbage patch and just looking for cabbages. There are lots of cabbages. Which one shall I pick? So no big deal. So I'm going to start the cycle in a moment. It'll take approximately 2 minutes if I don't interrupt. And we just start taking the thumb very lightly, very gently as the first of these 10 wonderful digits we have, and saying, where am I easy in my body right now? Where am I easy in my body right now? Where am I easy right now? Where am I easy in my body right now? And then second digit, forefinger. And I'll count from 1 to 4. And on each count, just asking the question is sufficient to bring about a change in the nervous system. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. For example, my ears, my armpits, my feet, my waist, a little finger, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll change hands. Don't worry if you miss a trick. You don't have to call up 4 different things. Just go through the counting and just allow yourself to ask the question. Where am I easy in my body right now? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to count backwards from 4 this time, and maybe you can allow the quality of your thinking to become lighter and lighter, as if you're turning down the volume on a TV set. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. I've done a lot of experimenting with this, walking into town, standing at the sink, riding my bicycle, and believe it or not, I'm especially undisciplined when it comes to practicing my cello, because I can't wait to practice. But the times that I have managed to apply this kind of 2-minute thinking before I start, for example, I've noticed a huge difference in the quality with which I bring the bow to the string. It's softer, it's more fluid, it glides more easily, and my whole system, if you like, is both more alert, more sensitive, and quieter. So I would like to invite you to experiment with doing the cycle twice a day, particularly before you start to practice, and see how it goes. As I say, if you want to go into greater depth with this, you can't do better than look up Mio Morales on the Alexander Technique Learning Network Facebook page, where he is just consummate in speaking about these issues and demonstrating and bringing us into doing the cycle together. So have a great day and enjoy your cycle.